It's on ULM, ready to play the regularly scheduled Game 2 after they just briefly concluded Game 1, which was suspended. We saw Ben Bybee throw last week, Logan, against Grambling, and really kind of finished strong. So I'm curious to see what he might provide today. It gets even tighter. Got a pitch to hit and drills one to right, traveling to Diggs, and he will make the catch. And our first example on how the ball's going to fly today, Logan. Walker, the UTSA transfer, singled in 3 at-bats, and there's a ground ball to Aloy. He can move in the colder conditions, makes that play, retires. Walker.
It looks like it.
Well, it's a lot less. Smokes one off Hess. It rolls away. Hess is going to pick it up, and his flip ends up down the right field line. So Davalon, after getting the hit off the pitcher, literally will coast into second base. Brought that up a week ago, and I think it's just continued to live up to the billing. Fayetteville shoots one out to left. Playing deep was Blazer. He was almost on the warning track, so that allows Davalon to tag in advance. But with the wind howling out, the outfielders are playing even deeper than maybe normal. The travel ball, the youth baseball level. As he takes ball 4, we did learn today he played in the Little League World Series representing.
You want to make sure it's not his strengths. And if it's where his strengths are, then you would probably do your best to stay away from him. See if you can get him to chase one of your off-speed pitches, or see if you can get him to climb.
Lineup. That's down and out, ball 4. Next to the cage. And the 3-1 misses, and that's ball 4. And Rocco was doing it yesterday, and he looked at me and he said, this is Hess's ankle. The 1-2. Souza dumps one out to right, and this ball will be caught by Garcia Jr. I thought he got a bit of a late break, but he's able to make the catch, and he gets on this team. And Bybee's pitch, cut on and missed.
Good company.
Great company. 3-2 pitch is a little bit down, a little bit out. So the first base runner for the Warhawks is a 2-out walk to Henry Garcia. That one's clubbed to left. Billings sends one to the bullpen, and it's gone into the seats. First hit of the year for Jacob Billings is a 2-run homer. And the Warhawks take their first lead of this 2-game set. Pokes one out in the right, dropping fast, a base hit. So Becker is 4 for 7 to begin his college career. 15 teams in the categories in batting average and hits. That was smoked to third, caught by Haggard, back to first. How about the pick by Artsberger to get a line-out double play? 100 off the bat, but right to Haggard. They've had 5 straight games of double-digit hits, and I think we've seen that as Davalon will walk, and maybe he'll run here. I think the
too messy, or it might actually work. I'll say it well.
Fayetteville Aloy rips one out into right center field. This ball's down. Now we'll get to see the speed of Davalon. He's sprinting around third, being waved to the plate. He is going to score without a throw. Fayetteville Aloy has the RBI double to tie this game up at 2. Playing catch up on, I think that's encouraging. And that's outside. The thing to me, too, is that hard hit to third. It's going to chew up Haggard and propel into left. Home to score is Vahiva. I would imagine that'll be a base hit and an RBI at 102 off the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Diggs. Hits one in the air to right center field. Garcia Jr. turning and running. This ball will be caught by Walker. He kind of stabbed at it. That wind may have moved that ball just a bit. Guys who, played some pro ball. 2-strike pitch, cut it a miss. Bybee will get Zach White, the catcher, to go down on strikes to begin the 3rd inning. Got a pitch to hit. And drills one in the gap to left center. Davalon over to cut it off. He'll play it back in, and Lunsford at 106 off his bat. So he chose the baseball route. Sends one to right field. That's down for a base hit. Lunsford's going to turn third. Diggs comes up with the baseball. His throw home is not in time. And another 2-out RBI by the Warhawks, and they've tied this game up again. We're even at 3 apiece. Seems to be throwing it where he wants. Even that one was a good down and in pitch. Big bouncer to Pepe. Bybee covering, takes the flip, and the inning ends. Warhawks going to run with 2 outs to tie things up. Here comes a payoff from Sorelli. Little tapper in front of the plate. Sorelli will get it with a bare hand. Then there's a bobble, and his throw's late. 3-3 game in the 3rd, and that one clipped Becker. He tried to get out of the way. It kind of speaks to the difficulty in this game. That one clipped Thomas Jr. Again, doesn't have to hurt to count.
And then go 10 again. If you go,
I like that.
If you go,
that ball's launched to right. Davalon sends one to the scoreboard. 4 will score on another grand slam today by the Razorbacks. Davalon hit the scoreboard. An absolute no-doubter And the Razorbacks in one swing have taken a 4-run lead. Scores 4.
That new toe tap for him is seems to be paying off today. Well, he lifted a little bit on that one.
Times they had shifted incorrectly or didn't pitch well. There's a chopper to third. Iredale gloved that when it was almost behind him. And a couple of hops to first, not quite in time.
Out of that approach to say, well, I guess they're going to throw inside.
DuPont with a chopper. Bybee couldn't get it with a bare hand. Iredale couldn't get it with a bare hand. Swinging bunt hit for DuPont, who's going to get his first of the year. White with a pop-up. Pepe starting to drift. Kind of an uncomfortable feeling. He makes the catch in the inning end. So Bybee gives up a couple of infield singles.
With Kerstad was watching him play and kind of how he's developed.
Diggs launches one to right. Back towards the building, and it is gone. Kendall Diggs hits his first of the season. That must feel good. Arkansas with another long ball, and it's an 8-3 Razorback lead. Awning below the top of the roof. He knew it. What have you been seeing out of some of the swings from Diggs? Does he look like he's just a little bit off maybe before that one? Yeah. And Tate McGuire on to pitch, a sophomore who, Logan, just didn't throw a ton of innings last year. And I think is one of those freshmen that certainly could have, but Arkansas had some depth. He's thrown 3. It was over. Good pitch for strike 3. Putting down the slider signal, whatever that is, the payoff pitch. There's the fastball. Hit out to right. Bowles had to come in to make the catch. So the ball found him not once but twice. He survived in the inning ends.
You can tell by how they travel. You can tell by when you do go to these home parks. They love it just as much as the fans.
Good numbers for Brewer. That pitch is down. The throw went through. It didn't matter. That was ball 4. Add to its 5-run lead. Aloy will stroke one down the line in right. That ball is going to roll all the way to the fence. It's going to score Thomas Jr. Davidoff will hold a third. Another RBI double for Vahiva Aloy. He's done that twice today. It sets you up for that possibility. 2-strike pitch is clubbed in the air. Left center field. Back to the wall. It's going to go. What an amazing beginning to this season. Aloha, says Kahio Aloy. A grand slam to end game 1. How about a 3-run shot? He's driven in 4 runs in game 2, 10 RBIs against the Warhawks. I didn't think he hit this high enough.
I didn't either, but then I looked at the speed off the bat, and I was like, all that has to do is just stay up just a little bit.
Exit angle, 17 degrees, 107 miles an hour, and quite frankly, it just disappeared. And this will be Will McIntyre. And Will has pitched in, this will be his 5th game in 5 2/3 innings. He's given up 3 runs. McIntyre's payoff, that should be a swing.
Oh, yeah.
Plate umpire Greg Hendricks says it is. McIntyre the K of Billings. There's that cutter that's fouled away, but Pepe will track it down. That was a good angle, good route. McIntyre throws here 1 and 2. Through the cutter again, gets away with a miss. Couple of Ks. Stretch time in game 2. Arkansas needs a run for the mercy rule. You'll get a chance here. That is ball 4 to Bowles. Couple of free. And it's 3-0 to Pepe. And that's not close either. So, a couple of 2-out walks after the Kahio Aloy line out.
It seems like he's a little tardy.
Lifted in the air, left center field. Walker continuing
That's
to
it.
run.
Good.
That ball's going to go. A game-ending home run from Nolan Souza. 420 feet to end it.
Stay to left center.
Kahio Aloy had the grand slam to end game 1 in run rule fashion. Nolan Souza hit one out, and Logan, that really wasn't close the way that cleared the fence.
No, that ball was touched.
First home run of the year for Nolan Souza, and that must feel good. So Arkansas played a lot of long ball today.
A lot of long ball. And not just a long ball, but I mean, on the swings they were trying to go at it, they were connecting and kind of similar to what they've been doing in the past. And they're not over swinging, they're just trying to get to it and through it. Staying balanced, and they're getting rewarded right now.
Off the bat, I knew he hit it well. I thought Walker might have a play. Clearly, he did not. This one sailed well over the head of the fans out there on the hill. Nolan Souza enjoys that celebration. Hogs win it 15-3 in 7 innings.